vision.
What's going on, boys? It's your man Vinny Keys. I got two games I'm going to be showing you. The last two games of the UOHL Olympics for my team Finland. It was against two great teams. It ended up being the last game of the season was against the team we're battling for second for. All we needed was 1 point from either of the last two games. One against Austria here, as you guys are going to see, which was an absolute goal fest, boys. You guys are going to see here some great plays. I would say the candidate for the goal of the week. You guys can check that out and let me know in the comment section what you guys think down below. But we will get to that in a couple seconds. Like I said, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this whole thing that was going on, or the playoffs that were upcoming. Like I said, there were some great matchups that we got coming up, boys. There might be some upsets. I'm not going to let you guys know until the playoff video that I post. Let me know if you guys want to see combined a highlight reel, if you guys want to see the whole game kind of thing of each individual playoff game, or whatever. Like I said, we'll see. Maybe I'll just decide and do it in the next couple of days, because I know NHL 14 is really wrapping up in the next week, I guess you could say, with the demo going on. Everyone's going to kind of shift their focus to that. So I do want to get a couple of videos up about that, but I also do want to finish up the UOHL Olympics, because we fought pretty hard to get to where we are. I know the guys on the bottom, you know what I mean, they had a rough season. They didn't really take it too seriously near the end. But like I said, for a team like us, we had a goal from the beginning. We wanted to win the whole thing, and like I said, we still have a chance to do so. Like I said, obviously, if you guys have been following the UOHL Olympics, or you're involved in the UOHL Olympics, you guys know that France has been a pretty dominant team. They got a great player in Matt the Cool Cat. They got some great players on the team, and they're playing pretty well. Like I said, there looks like the favorite, looks like the team to beat, but you never know in playoffs what could happen. They said they got a couple games they got to get through, and you never know what could happen, starting with the first game. But we'll see what happens. Like I said, as the playoffs roll on, I'll get to details of that. Like I said, we're going to be showing you the highlight, like I said, the play of the week, or goal of the week, I guess you guys can say, in a couple of minutes. You guys can see here as the highlights are going on. It was just, like I said, a fiesta of goals. Right now it's 6-2 as Mr. Malkin just buried one of his goals here. Like I said, we were just back and forth. You see the guy was able to tuck it in on him. It wasn't really not that it was bad showing for the goalies, but I don't know, they said there was just a lot of great goals and some defensive breakdowns, I guess you could say. We were really sloppy in this one, thinking that we only needed 1 point, I guess, was in our mind, or whatever the case was, knowing that we had a big game against Poland coming up in the next one, which was the third place team was only 2 points behind us going into the game, or I believe actually 4 points going into these two games. Going into the second period here, you can see it's 6-5 over Austria right now. They said it was a great game. They came back from that 6-2 deficit, made it a game. It's been, like I said, we just continued to roll on here. We still have a whole third period. There's still some goals to come, as you see that little redirect off their defenseman stick and into his own net, making it 7-5, increasing the lead back up to 2 goals, which was great. Like I said, we got another bank goal right here. The guy put it into his own net, as Filth was able to pass it in front off of their defenseman, which was great. You get a couple of bounces when you're playing hard. They said eventually it's going to go. That was not the goal of the week. That was similar to it, but you're going to see here as Mr. Philadelphia picks it up on the wing, comes in. He was actually playing center here, dangles the D-man and buries it. Unbelievable. Nice little goal, nice little deke on the defenseman, and putting in top cheddar, was able to delay it enough instead of passing it over and forcing the pass. Look at this nice little highlight, top corner. Unbelievable. Beautiful goal, boys. Might send that over to Bacon Country, might just post it up in EA forums or whatever. We'll see. Like I said, that was just a beautiful goal. He said it gave us the, I believe it was 9-5 advantage now with that goal, but I do want to show the at least highlight of that. Sorry, it made it 10-5. They were able to get one goal back, as you can see here. They just kept peppering MJ. Unfortunately, couldn't get to that third shot, and they were able to bury it. But like I said, it was still a great game. We were up 10-6. We finished off there, as you can see. We played pretty well in this game. Had a decent amount of time on attack. You can see here quickly the lineups of who was playing. You got Pitt or Malkin, Filth, and all those guys. As you said, we had Filth playing at center at that game. Actually, it was a pretty good game. We had great guys on the other team with Morrissey and Astro and all of that. They didn't have Chivs, which was actually their #1 scorer for points per game. He actually wasn't playing in this one, but I'm sure I'll be back for playoffs. I'm sure all these guys play LG game, and playoffs for LG are going on right now. We're jumping into the Poland game here. We didn't have a particularly good start, knowing that we already clinched second place in this game. Didn't really mean too much in the standings, obviously, but it meant a lot going into the playoffs. We got to get momentum going in, which was great. But they were obviously came out a lot stronger, as you can see. They're going up there 1-0. We saw at the beginning that they started their top lineup, which is great. Like I said, it's a great test for us. We actually had a pretty good lineup out there. Also, you guys might know them, obviously, with Louis, Bain, and Filth. They were pretty decent forwards in the OHL playing for the Rangers. Like I said, great team. Like I said, we played them pretty well. Unfortunately, the first little while, they were able to get off to a huge start on us, and MJ had to kind of weather the storm. Unfortunately, they were able to sneak a couple passes in the first period. As you can see there, they were absolutely dominating us in shots. Like I said, our mind was just not in this game, especially in the first period. But as the game went on, you see that was a little bit of a lucky bounce. Unfortunately, Amazing couldn't pick up the puck on the net there. It's just a weird reaction or weird animation because this guy was there to pick it up. He just fanned on it. Like I said, and their guy picked it up and was able to get it in front quickly. He was able to tuck it. You see there, they were able to get one more cross crease in, making it 4-0. Unfortunately, Boehner actually lagged out in this game. Was actually a factor, as you're going to see in a couple of seconds. You see Louis here was actually able to cheddar bomb a nice little goal. Nice patience, nothing they could do, nothing their goalie could do. He just waited him out and went top corner, which is a nice little goal, making it 4-1. You guys are going to see here a nice little breakaway save by MJ. They wanted me to show it because it was the one-handed deke, and he wanted to get that in the highlight reel. Unfortunately, it didn't convert. Well, fortunately for us, it didn't convert. Unfortunately for them, it didn't, so it wasn't on the highlight reel, and that's why I think Filth is going to be the goal. You see there, that's Boehner actually burying it, but he actually had lagged out already at that point. You can see there we kind of evened it out with the shots and time and attack. The game started to get a little bit better as it rolled on, but like I said, Boehner scored that goal, and as you guys know, if you know the OHL rules and whatnot, if your computer does score, it does not count. And we do not restart the game, so they said, well, you know what? Unfortunately, right now it's 4-3, but it's actually 4-2. So they said we still got ways to go in the third period. We want to battle back. These guys are great forwards. They had some great plays, as you see there. Mr. Amazing stepping up, as my buddy Boehner would say from a previous episode, coming in hot, and he buries it. Like I said, made it 4-4. But unfortunately, with like I said, Boehner's goal being a computer goal, as he lagged out already, that did not count. We did lose the last game 4-3 and finished the standings at second place, as I mentioned previously. Like I said in the last episode here, the playoff matchups. We got Austria, Poland, Czech Republic, France, Kazakhstan, Finland, Russia, and USA. I won't get into the results of the first night. I'll get back to that in a future video and all that stuff I'm going to be talking about with all the games. All right, boys, leave a like on the video. Check back soon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed all the goals and whatnot and that goal of the week from Filth. Drop a comment in the comment section about what you guys thought and what the best one was, because there was lots of goals in that episode, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. It's your man, Vinny Keys. Peace out.
So many pieces all back together now. What's your vision?